Now, Yam Sellers at Kpasa in the Nkwanta North District of the Volta region say they will vote for a political party which will support them to develop yam production. The sellers say poor road delay carting of over 300,000 tons of yam annually to urban centers and want any government to improve the road network. Boast of large farms and the mainstay of peasant tons of yams are cultivated and sold annually in this community. Tuesday is a market day and trucks loads of yam are offloaded here and business is brisk. Traders compete to attract the eye of prospective buyers from far and near.
Truly the road is not good. We are suffering on the way. So if you are to Accra, in fact, we can delay about 3 days or 4 days on the road before we reach.
The poor road network is, however, a disincentive. Hundreds of cedis of hard-earned income is lost because produce cannot be cut to the market centers. Ajia Mumuni, a trader, has lost a chunk of her investments.
When it's time for elections, all the political parties would come to this market and campaign. But when we vote one into government, they abandon us to our fate. So this year, we have decided to vote wisely.
Trucks get stuck on the road for days, delaying the arrival of yams and sometimes resulting in produce getting rotten.
Yam sellers here at Kpasa say this year the weather was favorable to them. They were able to have enough yield for sale at the market. Today is a market day and they are struggling to get buyers because the road network connecting them to this place is in a poor shape. They are also wondering if government could help them to add value to their yam production so that they can make some money to feed their family.
Facilities at the yam market is in poor condition. Though traders are aware of the political parties' manifestos, they doubt if it will improve their lives. They are adding that any policy on yam cultivation should aim at adding value to the produce through processing. Josephine Frempon, TV3 News. Now, lack of access to water supply to businesses in the northern regional capital, Tamale, is affecting the operation. Women in shea butter production and rice processing are the hardest hit, and these women say politicians will have to put forward practical measures to resolve these problems in order to attract their votes on December 7th.
The northern savannah area of Ghana, like many parts of the country, has vast arable lands capable of growing all manner of tropical crops. Effective utilization of the land and natural resources could make the inhabitants self-sufficient. Ironically, neglect, lack of incentives, and bad policies have left inhabitants of the region extremely poor. Women in Malshegu, a suburb of Tamale in the northern region, are no exception. These women, in spite of various internal and external interventions, continue to battle with poverty due to lack of essential amenities. Not even the formation of various working groups are enough to take these women away from the social challenges. Rice production is no longer lucrative because of inadequate water supply.
Water is what we use to process the rice, and also processing shea butter also demands a lot of water. And so the water is the biggest challenge we have here.
Shea butter production, which gives the women additional income due to its byproduct, is no exception. Production facilities like this have become white elephants and only serving as meeting grounds for beneficiaries.
Because we don't have water in the community, sometimes processing the shea butter at the center is still a challenge because there's no water there at home. So access to water is a challenge for women of Malshegu.
Again, the Malshegu community, with a population of over 2,000 people, depends on only one standpipe, which does not flow all day. as such inhabitants have to queue for hours to have access, a situation that has forced many to revert to unwholesome sources. Additionally, the standpipe is managed by a student who is not always available. And residents say they can only vote in the December 7 election if politicians show proof of their commitment to solve their problems.
The politicians have not even visited our community to tell us what they have for us or the challenges that they will be addressing when we give them the nod. But several promises have been made in the past by these same politicians and none has been fulfilled. And so it's not just about the promises, though when they come, I would want to hear how practically the issue of the access to water can be addressed for women of Malshegu, because it is the biggest challenge that we face in this community.
These women, like many others, want politicians to stop promising in election years and turn their backs when elections are over.
Well, this is how we wrap up on Mission tonight. Mission is sponsored by Star Ghana with funding from DFID, Danida and European Union. Many thanks for watching.